standard. Students will raise their hand to answer these questions. Students will raise their hand to explain that the first image shows a plant that is taking over and growing rapidly. And then I've included how we will transition in my article, from article to article, and from the article to our activities. Day 3, the teacher will observe as students read the article to make sure that they're on task and focused on the reading. At this time, the students will be reading the article about changes to the environment caused by humans. The teacher will ask students questions such as how humans affect the environment, where humans affect the environment, why humans affect the environment. The students will write down their answers to these questions on a sticky note and bring them to the rug for a class discussion. And if students are unable to write these down, the teacher will be walking around assisting. The teacher will lead the conversation about the effects that humans have on the environment. All students will participate in explaining the ideas they wrote on their sticky note. The teacher will ask students to share 2 effects of weather on the environment, 2 effects of plants on the environment, and 2 effects of humans on the environment. The teacher will emphasize that he or she will be taking this assignment up. Students will write the 6 effects of the teacher, the 6 effects asked of the teacher. The students will then share their effects with the class. The teacher will write their effects down to use it as a reference. So I'm thinking the 6 effects the teacher would be writing on maybe an anchor chart that we could use as a resource in the classroom.
Okay.
For the rest of the semester. And that's pretty much it.
Anybody have any questions they want to ask Maggie about hers? Okay. Would they like to draw any? If they couldn't do if they couldn't explain themselves very well, would you allow them to draw?
Yeah, in first or second grade, I would.
Yeah, because that would be very appropriate for them. There, some of them that might have trouble with that.
And they can draw and explain that it's an effect on the environment, then yes.
I wanted to use this is a science lesson, okay, but it's really done, the reading and everything is done in language arts. And this is what I told you many times in the early grades, especially, you may not do a, quote, direct science lesson. It can oftentimes be integrated into language arts or math or things along that line. So you do not see a lot of standalone. You may do a few, but you can always integrate them, usually reading books and other things along that line. So this reinforces the reading time. You may have done it during part of your ELA time, or it can be done separately, but still reinforcing reading, because you will, depending upon school districts you're in and places you are, sometimes they require